Elon Musk said today he's buying San Francisco-based Twitter to, quote, help humanity. In a message to advertisers posted on Twitter, Musk said he doesn't want the platform to become what he calls a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. He says he's acquiring Twitter because it is important to the future of civilization to have a place where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence. Now, some industry experts say Musk has a track record of overconfidence, which could create problems at Twitter.
Overconfident leaders get their organizations into all sorts of trouble, and Musk provides many examples, including his poorly conceived tweet about taking Tesla private, having funding lined up that wound up in an investigation by the SEC.
Now, the deadline for Musk to close that $44 billion deal to buy Twitter is tomorrow. He has reportedly asked the banks to process $13 billion of his payments.
Well, for more on this, we are joined by CNET editor-at-large Ian Sherr. Ian, thanks for joining us. Reports are that Twitter employees are being asked to take part in a meeting. It's going to start in about 10 minutes from now, a little more than 10 minutes at 4:30. So this is with the company's head of product. What do you expect to come out of this meeting with employees?
Yeah, and for what it's worth, I've now heard rumors the meeting might just have been canceled. So I think it says something about how unclear everything is.
Yeah, really.
Right. But I think part of what's going on here is that most of us, including, by the way, I imagine most of the people down on Market Street working for Twitter, don't really know what's going to happen over the next 24 hours. Right. Supposedly, the keys will be handed over to Elon Musk after the money crosses the table. And then what? And I think that a lot of us are really curious what he wants to do. There's been a lot of reporting about possibly cutting staff. There's been a lot of aggressive tweeting by him, who has said that he doesn't agree with moderation policies and all sorts of other stuff, possibly inviting President Donald Trump back to the platform after he was banned, after inciting the riot during January 6th. It's really hard to tell what's going to happen. And I think that's why we're all kind of watching with somewhat bated breath here.
Yeah, trying to sort this all out. Obviously, we know that Elon Musk is denying the plans or the rumors that he plans to cut 75% of Twitter's workforce. But it is somewhat clear that there are going to be layoffs to some extent. How is that affecting morale inside this company? And what would that mean for sort of the structure and the organization of Twitter during this time of transition?
Yeah, I think if I worked for the Berkeley Business School or Stanford Business School, I would be trying to get something written about this and create a case study, because I cannot imagine any morale getting lower over the last few months than what the Twitter employees have been going through. I mean, they've been trashed on Twitter by their new owner. They have been criticized endlessly. He said he wants to reverse a lot of their decisions. So I imagine that it is not easy right now. The reality also is that the reports that came out about the staff shortages, those are really good reporters. I know the ones who wrote it. And so odds are what's happening is that he doesn't entirely know what he wants to do yet. He's throwing ideas at the wall. He's like, oh, maybe I'll cut staff. You know, obviously the company had previous plans to cut staff, all that type of stuff. It seems as though it's very rocky. And by the way, at a time when the entire economy is rocky, right? I mean, Facebook, which is in far better shape financially, is also struggling.
Yeah, no kidding. And really quickly before you go, because we don't have much time, but Musk has tried to reassure advertisers that Twitter is not going to turn into a place where people can just say anything without consequences. Do you think that is convincing? Do you think it's going to work?
I mean, Twitter struggled to be a place that handled their moderation well in the first place, right? And if he's going to cut any staff, I think this problem gets a million times worse. So to me, the real question is, how do you make sure that that place is an inviting place that he says it'll be? So far, as I've heard, nothing has convinced me, but maybe there's something he knows that I don't.
Yeah, we have to wait and see what he does, especially in terms of content moderation here moving forward, and obviously the layoff picture as well. We have to leave the important conversation there. CNET editor-at-large Ian Sherr, always appreciate the insight. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.